Traveling is a means to success. Do subscribe Travel and Taste channel and like videos. For further videos, stay connected. Top traditional Tunisian food and dishes to try when you are in Tunisia. Tunisia is the northernmost country in Africa. It is surrounded by the Mediterranean Sea in the north and east. It is famous for having one of the ancient sites of the Phoenician civilization. It has a vibrant history and shares a marvelous culture. The cuisine of Tunisia is also excellent and authentic. Some of the most delicious dishes are available here that should not be missed while in Tunisia. Ain Sbanioria. Ain Sbanioria is a popular dish made with simple ingredients mixed with ground meat rolled over hard-boiled eggs. It is a delicious dish usually served on special occasions, especially as an appetizer during weddings. The name of this recipe originates with the eyes of a beautiful Spanish woman, Ain Sbanioria. Jouajem Drink. The Jouajem Drink is an irresistible mixture of fruits and ice cream that comes from the city of Sfax in southern Tunisia. It is very popular outside the city, too, and has become part of the city's identity. It is a popular street food as well as a favorite dessert drink in the month of Ramadan. Tunisian Mlawi. This is a unique Tunisian sandwich bread made with flour, semolina, yeast, warm water, salt and oil. It is shaped into a circle, and patted out so it is very thin. For the filling, various ingredients are used, including harissa, eggs, cheese, and more. This authentic Tunisian bread is difficult to find in other countries. Tastira. Tastira is very similar to the Kaftaji in terms of taste and ingredients, and in some Tunisian cities, it's easy to get confused between the two dishes. The main ingredients are peppers, tomatoes, and eggs, which are fried and cut across with a knife. The difference between Tastira and Kaftaji is that the latter contains red squash, potatoes, and sometimes liver, which are popular in the Tunisian tradition. Tunisian Makrouth. Makrouth is an original Kairouanian sweet pastry, whose popularity goes far beyond the borders of that city. Fans travel here from Libya, Algeria, and all the governorates of Tunisia just to purchase makrouth. Makrouth is made from semolina, stuffed with dates, and dipped in honey. It is similar to mamoul, another much-loved Tunisian treat. Zlabia and Mukhareq. Tunisians love sweets during the month of Ramadan. Dishes of sweets of many different shapes, sizes and methods of preparation fill the tables of Tunisian families during this time. The names of Zlabia and Mukhareq come from the fact that they're only being consumed during the holy month. These sweet dumplings contain a large amount of ghee and honey and are prepared in round or rectangular shapes. Tunisian Fricasse. The most popular Tunisian snack food is fricasse. It's 100% Tunisian and is basically fried dough, prepared with only a few ingredients: flour, water, salt, oil, and bread yeast. They are combined, then rolled into small balls, fried, and stuffed with Tunisian harissa, prepared by grinding together dried hot red pepper, garlic and spices, mashed potatoes, tuna, boiled eggs, and olives. Tunisian Tagine. Tunisian Tagine is a dish that dates back in history and is considered one of the country's most popular traditional dishes. There are various ways of preparing the dish, and the ingredients differ. The ingredients vary according to the food culture of each region. A typical Tunisian tagine is prepared by chopping parsley, onions, several spices, and meat, depending on your preference, mixing in eggs, and cooking in the oven. During Ramadan or at weddings, there is hardly a Tunisian table that isn't groaning under the weight of all kinds of tagines. Tunisian Lablabi. While Lablabi is one of the most famous Tunisian breakfast dishes, the original recipe is Turkish, as it was the official meal of the Ottoman army. Some love their Lablabi full of spices, paprika and harissa, so it tastes hot, and others prefer to add only nutrients such as eggs, olive oil and tuna, while others prefer their Lablabi ultra simple, with only a little olive oil. Tunisian Madfouna. Madfouna is a specialty of the people of Tunis, the capital. It consists mainly of herbs, beef, chard, beans, and spices. This recipe is made easy to make. Boil some water, then add the beans, tomatoes and the rest of the ingredients and leave it to cook until the pieces of meat are beautifully tender. Markat Gnawia, cooked okra. Markat Gnawia is a dish common in Africa, Asia, and India. Stewed okra, aka lady's fingers, is one of the most famous Tunisian main courses, and what could be better than an aromatic okra stew cooked with lamb? Tunisian Zgougou Asida. Tunisian Zgougou is a sumptuous porridge. According to historians, Zgougou, an extract from pine trees, began to be used in the late 19th century and early 20th century when famine hit the country's northwest. With no wheat and barley, residents discovered Zgougou. They found it so delicious that people still eat it and even enhance its flavor by adding dried fruits. Rouz Jerbi. Rouz Jerbi is an authentic Tunisian dish usually prepared from rice, meat, liver, chickpeas, and vegetables such as chard, peas and carrots, and parsley. The ingredients are mixed well and then cooked in a steamer. This dish is made during the weekends in Tunisia, and its elements differ from one family to the next and usually depend on what's in season and their household traditions. Tunisian Brik. Tunisian Brik is an appetizer based on a circle of phyllo pastry. It is one of the most popular staples of Tunisian cuisine, especially during the holy month of Ramadan. It is a dish that unites Tunisians. Cooking sometimes does what politics cannot do, creating a common bond that unites peoples and nations. This simple dish is inexpensive and easy to make. Fillings vary from one city to another and from one social class to another. Some use meat, some put in ground tuna, while others are satisfied with potatoes. But in every variation, cheese and eggs are essential. Tunisian bread, Khobz Mbassas. Throughout the year, Tunisians consume different types of bread excessively, whether for breakfast, lunch, dinner, or sandwiches. You will find bread everywhere in Tunisia. During the month of Ramadan, you will often find 3 or more types of bread on the breakfast table. Tunisians have a long relationship with bread and have many different varieties. Among them are Mbassas bread, Mise bread, wheat bread, barley bread, and shield bread, as well as unleavened bread and mutabak bread. Tunisian Kaftaji. Kaftaji in Tunisia is a popular dish comprising chopped, fried vegetables and fried eggs. Vegetables can be whatever is in season, but typically include eggplants, bell peppers, potatoes, and tomatoes. You may also find squash and sometimes lamb's liver included. The word kaftaji comes from the word kofta, but the Tunisian recipe is entirely different and features honey, lemon, ginger and spices to flavor the dish. Whatever its origins, kaftaji is a must-try when you visit Tunisia. Tunisian Muloukhia. Muloukhia is a delicious braised veal with dried greens recipe from Tunisia. Fresh leaves are used to prepare this dish. Beef is also added to this dish. It is cooked over charcoal and has a smoky taste. Tunisian Couscous. Couscous is one of the most authentic Tunisian foods and is said to be the king of the Tunisian table. It originated among the 11th and 12th century Berbers, so the Tunisians have become quite expert at preparing original couscous dishes. Eating couscous is said to increase the individual's belonging to his environment and his soil. It is consumed today in several types, from fine to thick. Tabouna bread. Tabouna, or Tabouna bread, is a traditional type of Tunisian bread cooked in an oven made of soft clay, called a tabouna. The name comes from the verb taboun, meaning to cover the fire so that it does not go out. The oven is fed with wood until it is heated well when the dough of semolina and water is shaped into rounds placed on one side of the oven until it is well cooked. It is served hot. In the northwest, for example, in Beja, tabouna is known as jarada singular, and jarada, plural, and the furnace is called a Ojja. Tunisian Hlalem. This tasty dish of pesto and beans was introduced from southern Spain to Tunisia, during the Andalusian migration to the countries of North Africa in 1906 and 1908. Hlalem first became popular in the northern cities where Andalusian immigrants settled, such as Bizerte, Rafaf, Ras Al Jabal, Alalia, and Ellis Castle, and Setour, and later spread to the coastal and interior regions and even the countryside. Passed down the generations, hlalem has become one of the most popular dishes served on Tunisian tables on festive days and during the blessed month of Ramadan. Tunisian Masfouf. Masfouf is a creamy couscous dish made with peas or raisins. Many types of savory or sweet masfouf are served as a dessert, side dish, or snack. Masfouf is lighter than couscous and is popularly eaten with vegetables or meat. It is usually eaten at dinner or at the end of the meal. Its sweet version, masfouf, is widely served at traditional occasions and family meals. Al-masfouf was a popular dish for suhoor during Ramadan. With the spring or summer season, al-masfouf is accompanied by pomegranate seeds and sweet sprouts and garnished with raisins, dates, and dried fruits. Tunisian Kammounia. Tunisian Kammounia is considered one of the most traditional and authentic dishes and is distinguished by its delicious taste and high nutritional value. Kammounia is very easy to prepare, taking only a few minutes. This dish is made of lamb or beef liver cooked in a tomato sauce and seasoned with cumin. Tunisian Ojja. Ojja is a well-known appetizer, given the ease and speed with which it can be prepared. The main ingredients are eggs, tomatoes, onions, peppers, and spices, garlic, salt, peppercorn, and cumin, all cooked in olive oil. Other ingredients can be added, such as margarine or seafood. By adding potatoes or other vegetables, the omelette becomes a shakshuka. It differs from its Egyptian cousin, where it is called koshari. Wheat flour is added to the ingredients, and it is put in the oven for 5 minutes until it browns. It's served hot. Omek Houria. Omek Houria is a popular and authentic Tunisian side dish and appetizer. This salad is made of boiled and mashed carrots, seasoned with various spices and harissa. According to Tunisians, it was named after a mermaid who dyed her hair with henna, making it the color of a carrot. Instruction before eat: check food is halal or haram. To subscribe Travel and Taste channel and like videos. For further videos, stay connected.